Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Oh my goodness, are you working? Is it working? Okay. Uh, do we have sound? Oh man, hold on. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, hmm. I don't know if you guys can hear me this morning. All right, let's see. Testing, testing. All right, wait a minute. Oh, it's not even long enough. All right, hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Oh, here we go. Because we don't want the battery to die as we're going live, right? No. What's up, Lisa? Good morning. Um, oh, let me see. I gotta put this down here. Wait a oh. I can't believe I did that. All right, wait a minute. Tashana, that is so pretty. Hi. All right, so I got TikTok big sale in the building. All right, y'all. So I got Facebook, I got YouTube, I got TikTok. All you guys are here this morning. So if you see me going back and forth, that is why. That is why. Okay. All right. So, and if y'all got any questions as I'm doing this live, definitely put your questions in the comments. I will definitely be answering your questions live. So I hope you guys are ready because I'm sick and tired of the BS that's going on out there that people get so discouraged about having an online business, right? So today's topic is 6 myths about online businesses that keep mom stuck, right? And the truth that no one tells you. But guess what? I don't care. So I'm going to tell you the truth. So I hope you are ready to hear it. Like put your listening caps on, forget everything that you think that you know about how online businesses work, and know that I'm going to share it with you. Scorpio in the building. Oh, it's almost Scorpio season, isn't it? I think so. I don't know. I ain't even gonna front. I have no idea. All I know is that I'm a Libra, and that's about it. That's about it, right? Okay. All righty. So as you guys are coming in, put in the chat where you're watching from. Let me see if I can put the comments on here. Put in the chat where you are watching from. I know there's a way on, wait a minute, TikTok that I can see the comments, but I don't know where it's at. That is so crazy. Thing is always changing. Side hustle crew one. Glad to have you guys here. What's up, Sam? Sam Mode 91. Did I say that right? I don't even know. I don't even know if I said that right. Let me see. Wait a minute. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. All right. Beautiful one. Thank you for joining. Thank you guys for joining. Listen, as you guys are coming in, definitely again put in the chat where you're watching from. Throw some likes on there. If you haven't subscribed already or follow, be sure to subscribe and follow. That's how this whole free social media thingy works, right? And so this live is going to change everything you thought you knew about online business, right? And so if you're a stay-at-home mom who wants to help provide for your family, but don't want to get a job, right? Because you want to be present with your kids, you are in the right place. And if you guys don't know, I am Tasha and I am a homeschooling stay-at-home mom. And I am very passionate about sharing this with you guys so you can start making income from home without the hustle and bustle of a job or a business that drains your time and your goddamn soul. And so by the end of this live, you are going to see the truth, how you can earn income online in just a couple of hours a day, even if you're not tech savvy, even if money is tight, even if you don't want to bug your friends and family. Yes. All right. And so I've got something special for you, right? So there are thousands of people that's already using it to create 5 and 6 figures a month online. and it's called the Freedom Formula Blueprint. And you're going to want it, right? And so by the time that we're done here, so pay close attention. And guess what? If you already want it, all you got to do is go to my profile, hit the link in my bio, and go ahead and grab your Freedom Formula Blueprint. But right now, we're going to dig right on into this. And we're going to knock out with the first one, the very biggest lie that you have been told about when it comes to having an online business. And that is, you have to have tons of time to build an online business. Reality check. No, the heck you don't. What's up, Kimberly? How you doing? No, you do not have to have a lot of time, right? And so guess what? I'm gonna share this with you guys, right? So I made my first sale while homeschooling during nap time. Yes, during nap time. So my kids were like, we just got finished doing our studies for the day, not for the day before, before noon. And we just went to take a nap. And by the time I woke up from my nap, guess what? I had a sale from someone in a whole nother country that I never met before. And guess what? There was no hustle and grinding with that. So, and most people think that you have to like grind for like 10 plus hours a day. Wrong. If you have the right model, 1 to 2 focus hours a day is all it takes to start. What? Yes, right? Because you want to be able to start somewhere. Hey, Mark, thank you for joining this morning. So imagine this. Imagine instead of waiting until the kids are grown, instead of, waiting for the right time, because there's never like the right time, right? And you can use those nap times. You can use like early in the evening, early in the morning, and not to burn out more, but to build freedom, right? And to build freedom. And when you're building freedom with an online business and you're controlling your time, whoa, it is a game changer, right? And so if you are hearing this and you're thinking, well, Tasha, I don't have time, right? Drop time in the chat. Drop time in the chat if you felt like that you were one of those ones that really believed you had to have a lot of time in order to make income online. Let me know. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Let me know, right? Because we're going to dispel all those myths today. Now, and I promise you, when you see this blueprint, right, you're going to realize that you don't need more time. What you need is the right system. Hey, Scooby. Thank you for joining. Hey, Miss Mel. Yes, you need the right system. And the right system is going to show you how to maximize the time that you have in the day so you can dispel the myth that having an online business is going to take a lot of time. Now, okay, so we dispelled the first myth. Now we're going to dig into number 2. And I'm telling you, you definitely want to stay to the end because you definitely don't want to miss the 6th myth that's been stopping so many moms from starting their own online business. All right, digging right into number 2. It's expensive. What? That's the lie. That's the lie, right? It's too expensive to start. And I get it because here's the thing. I used to be in real estate, right? And you know what's expensive? Licensing fees, desk fees, marketing fees, and tons of hours worked with no guarantee of return, right? No guarantee of return. But an online business, here's where everything's changed. With an online business, it's not like that anymore, right? You don't need a warehouse. Hello. You don't need stock. You don't need thousands up front. And the Freedom Formula Blueprint is going to show you exactly how to start lean, right? Lean with a lot of money, right? So you can keep your costs low and you can earn while you learn. And that is super important when it comes to it's too expensive, right? Because you're literally learning the business as you go along. And there's already thousands of moms already doing this without draining their family budget, right? And I don't care if you're making 5 figures, 6 figures, 7 figures, hell, even 8 figures a year. You want to have a budget. You want to know exactly where all your money is going. Because here's the thing, if you got money coming in, right? But you don't know where that money is going, before you know it, you look at it like, wait a minute, where's our money at? You have to know where your money is going. And so that's super important, right? And so type yes in the chat. Type yes in the chat if you've ever told yourself, I can't afford it. Put in the chat. Let me know. Put in the chat. Like, if you put in the chat, if you ever said that I can't afford to have my own business, because that is not the truth, right? And it is just one of those 6 myths that are keeping you stuck from having your own profitable online business. And that's the key here, right? Because thousands of businesses start every single year. And I'm sure you guys probably seen the news. I mean, hell, if you're under a rock, you still probably see it, right? That thousands of business, they go bankrupt, they go out of business. Why? Because they're not making any money, right? And why is that? Because it's so expensive. When you listen, think about it. If you have employees, if you have to have like products in a warehouse somewhere, all of that is expensive, right? And so thank you for the follow, Tamaris. I hope I said your name right, Tamaris. Thank you for liking the live. Yes, guys, as you're in, please like the live. That helps TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and algorithms get this information out for those who need it, right? Because at the end of the day, let's face it, we all need to have extra moolah coming in, right? Yeah, so thank you so much, Tamaris. I love that name, by the way. Yes. So, all right, and so with an online business, and don't get it twisted, right? All online businesses are not created the same, because you have some online businesses out there that, yeah, it probably is expensive if you're doing something like drop shipping and you have to have all of these products, you have to ship those products out. Yes, that method can be expensive. But if you're following this formula that's inside this Freedom Formula Blueprint, you'll understand about digital marketing, where you have a digital product. Why digital? Here's the thing. Everybody is carrying around their cell phones. You can go outside, you can go anywhere in the USA, even out the country, and someone somewhere is going to have a cell phone in their hands, right? And so what that means for you as an online business owner, that means you can be in the pocket of your ideal customer 24/7. What? Yes, 24/7. Yes. Where it's like, yep. Exactly, right. Thank you, Andrew, for the follow. So please don't fall into that myth that, oh, I can't start a business because it's too expensive to start. No, absolutely not true. And if you want to follow, if you want to get that same free Freedom Formula Blueprint that thousands of others are using to have their own online business that's profitable, all you have to do is, if you're on TikTok, go to the link in my bio and grab your free Freedom Formula Blueprint. And for YouTube and Facebook, your link is right inside the description. Moving on to number 3, you must be tech savvy. Now, here's the one that scares so many moms, right? Is that you have to be tech savvy. Listen, if you can scroll through TikTok, if you can scroll through Facebook and YouTube and send an email, you can do this. It doesn't take a rocket scientist and able to do this business, right? Because it is simple to do once you understand the system. Now, let me tell you guys something, right? So back in the day, some years ago, I tried to start my own business, right? And I went to set up a whole website. And I'm telling you, it was so freaking hard to try to set the thing up. And I didn't understand coding. I was trying to follow like a step-by-step system. But here's the thing when it comes to tech, right? Tech is constantly changing. And you can be watching a video of how to set up a website, right? And that video can be outdated in a matter of months, sometimes in a matter of weeks, because technology is always improving, always changing. And so I'm watching this video and I'm like, I'm ready. 'Cause I'm like, I mean, I ain't dumb as a bunch of rocks, right? And I ain't saying I'm the smartest person in the world either. But I'm like, it was so hard. I'm trying to match and match, right? And trying to do the whole website building thing. And I got stuck. Why did I get stuck? Because it wasn't exactly the same. So I had no idea what the heck I was doing. But this Freedom Formula Blueprint that I'm telling you guys about, and guess what? It's already done for you. You don't even have to create it because it's already done. And so when I found this system, I was like, oh my gosh, finally somebody that created something that's already done. I don't have to figure it out. And it is literally as simple as copy and paste, right? Simple as paint by number, right? It is really, really that simple. You've got a flash goal. All right, TikTok just gave me a flash goal. I don't know what that is. All right, so we're gonna hit start. Start. Oh, okay. Achieve this goal. 3 gifters send confetti to your live. Pin it to get more attention. All right, TikTok. All right, guys, they want me to get 3 confetti. So y'all help me out with that today on TikTok. Okay. So don't let the fear of tech keep you in survival mode, right? Because there are thousands of moms who couldn't even figure that out, but they're now running their own online business because they followed this Freedom Formula blueprint that showed them exactly how to do this step by step. Now into myth number 4. And to recap, myth number 1 was you have to have a lot of time. We debunked that. All you need is 2 hours a day, right? Myth number 2, it's expensive. No, it's not expensive. That's the lie that keeps you stuck. And number 3, you must be tech savvy. Just went over that one. Now, myth number 4, you have to bother friends and family. Now, if any of you are from the MLM world, put it in the chat. Put MLM in the chat if you ever did anything dealing with MLM, because that was one thing that I was told immediately when I got into MLM. Write down all your friends and family, get all their phone numbers. You want to tell all your friends and family that you're in business, and you want to knock on their doors. You want to go to your neighbors. You want to do all of these things just to say that you're in business. But that's a lie, because the truth is you don't have to bother friends and family. You don't have to go door to door. Heck, you don't even have to make phone calls, right? So what we teach you is something called an attraction marketing system. Let me say that again, an attraction marketing system. So with the attraction marketing system, we teach you how to get real people online who want what you offer, and that way they come to you. Let me run that back. So with attraction marketing, we teach you the skills on how you can attract strangers to you to get real people online that's going to buy your offer, right? And we show you how to do that. And again, all of that, you can see that all that inside the Freedom Formula blueprint. Now, drop strangers. Drop strangers if you would love to have strangers buy from you without having to beg friends and family. Just throw strangers in the chat. Just put strangers in the chat, right? Because how refreshing is that to know that you can have your own online business without having to bother friends and family? Yes, remember what I told you guys. My first customer was not from a friend, was not from a family member. Hell, it was from a stranger that I did not even know. As crazy as it sounds, right? Listen, I don't write the rules, but 9 times out of 10, you're going to have a stranger that's going to promote your business or support your business before a family member or a friend would. I don't know why it is. I don't know why your family and friends be hating when they be the first ones with their hands out. Can I get my money? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't sit up here on this live and act like you ain't got somebody in your family that act just that way. Okay? Because y'all know it's true, because everybody got one. And if you don't, guess what? You may be that one. Nadia, what's happening? Nadia, welcome to the live, Nadia. Hey, baby, good morning. Husband on the live, showing support. I know that's all right. Again, guys, so drop strangers if you love to have strangers to buy from you instead of begging family, because that's exactly what the Freedom Formula Blueprint shows you how to do. All right, myth number 5. Monthly fees will drain you. Monthly fees will drain you. Here's another myth, right? You will get buried in monthly fees. Absolutely not true, because look, I've been there spending hundreds and sometimes thousands of dollars on tools I didn't even use, right? But here's the truth. You can start without being buried under monthly fees. You want your business to pay for your business, okay? And you want to have a business where there are no monthly fees. And inside this blueprint, we show you exactly how to start an online business without monthly fees. Yes. What refreshing is that, right? Refreshing is this bottle of electrolyte water. And I'm not promoting this water. Absolutely not, but it's kind of flowed with it, right? Thank you, Nadia. No monthly fees. And look at that, Nadia coming through with the #1 gift of badge. Thank you so much, Nadia. And so the Freedom Formula Blueprints, again, shows you how to keep things lean and smart, right? So you're not weighed down by hidden costs. And if you like the sound of starting small and then scaling up, type lean in the chat, right? Type lean in the chat, because the truth is, if you can have an online business where you don't have to have any monthly fees, that's more money that's coming inside of your pockets, right? And you know what that means? That means there is no cap into how much you can earn. Zero, 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 zero cap, right? And we're getting close to number 6. You guys don't want to miss number 6. I got a bonus one for you that's not included in that. All right. So thank you so much for that. And myth number 6, we finally made to myth number 6. You must face constant rejection. The fear of rejection, right? And there are so many people that nobody wants to cold call anybody. Nobody wants to DM strangers and then get ignored. And here's the thing. With this business model, we do not teach you to be living in nobody's DMs. Why? Because ain't nobody got time for that. You are trying to go out there and live your daggone life. So do you have time to be sitting in somebody's DMs and waiting to respond? Absolutely not, right? And so when you have this business, right, you have this business model, and the way we teach you inside the Freedom Formula Blueprint, again, remember I told you earlier how you attract customers to you? So we have this Freedom Formula machine, right? And here's the thing. Your potential customers can opt in and they can simply opt out. So that means when they come into your world, thank you for the fan club, when they come into your world, right, they can opt in. And if it's for them, they stay. And if it's not, they leave, right? So that's easy for you and it's easy for them. And it relieves the pressure and it relieves that, oh, somebody's going to tell me no today. Because here's the difference. So back when I was doing MLM, right, we were literally conditioned. We were taught that we had to chase no's. We had to get so many no's in order to get a yes, right? How many of you heard that before? Put that in the chat. How many of you heard that before, that with MLM, you have to face rejection, right? It's like it's a part of business, but it doesn't have to be. That is the myth that keep people from starting their own businesses because they're afraid of rejection. I mean, who likes to be rejected? Even kids, as you know, don't like to hear the word no. Nobody likes to hear the word no. And that's the beauty of this blueprint, right? And oh yeah, see that? I got it for you right here. Yes. So that is the beauty of this blueprint. Oh, wait a minute. I got to change the things so y'all can see. All right. Yes. So that is the beauty of this blueprint. This is it right here. Yes. So inside of the blueprint, you're going to discover how to earn 100% profit from a done-for-you digital business, right? And everything I talked about, all those myths that I've debunked, is inside this Freedom Formula Blueprint to show you in color, full and living color, exactly how you can debunk these myths and really have a profitable online business, one that you can be proud of, one that can really change the trajectory of your life, right? Absolutely. And I did tell you guys I had a bonus one for you. Before I give you the bonus, let's recap. 1, you don't need endless time in order to have an online business. You don't need piles of money. You don't need to be tech savvy. You don't need to bug your friends and family. Y'all get that? No, you don't. You don't need to have crazy monthly fees, and you don't need to face constant rejection. And here's the beauty of having the right, this is so important, having the right online business is one where you earn 100% profit. Did y'all get that? Did y'all hear that? Yes, 100% profit. Because when you have other kind of businesses, right, there are fees that you have to pay. And sometimes there's a middleman that's involved, right? And so, like when I was doing real estate, the middleman that was involved in my real estate dealings in Maryland, 100% profit never gets old. I know that's right. Is that I had to pay the broker, right? And so I didn't get my full commission. I had to pay part of my commission to my broker. But with this online business that I'm telling you guys about, you get 100% profit. So that means every dime that you earn is in your pocket. And my number one selling program is $900, right? So can you imagine just what $900 just a week, even $900 a month can help people so much in their families, hell, in their life, right? So what that did for you, if you was making an extra $900 a month, only working about 2 hours a day, how would that change your life? Let me know, put in the chat. How would that change your life if you learned the skills to earn $900 a day, a month, a week? Like, what would that do for you? Really, right? What would that do? Yeah, put in the chat. See, sometimes, right, we get bombarded with all of these things. And if you don't have a vision for your life and what that would look like, how are you going to know once you get it, right? How are you going to know? That's why it's so important to know your numbers, track your numbers, and know what you want. Because when you know what you want, it's easier to get what you want. And you know when you get there, because you can be like, you know what, I just want to make a lot of money. Guess what? If you have $5 in your pocket, right, and you just want to make some more money, if you made $1, guess what? You made some more money. Did y'all get that? Yeah. So you want to be specific in what you want. And again, this Freedom Formula Blueprint, you can get it if you're on Facebook and YouTube. The link is in the description. If you're over there on TikTok, the link is in my bio. All you have to do is tap on my face right there. Yeah, tap on my face, and the link is in the bio where you can get your free Freedom Formula Blueprint. And it's literally a simple 3-step system, right? So all you're going to do is hit that link. You're going to put in your email address. And you put in your email address, within about 5 to maybe 6 minutes, you're going to get the Freedom Formula Blueprint inside your email, right? And then once you put your email address in, it's very important to watch the next screen, because the next screen is a video, and that video is going to answer about 99% of your questions. However, if you have more questions after watching that video, all you got to do is reply to that email and type in your question, right? And I will personally respond to every single question that's asked. And also, while I'm here live, if you have any questions, definitely put your questions in the chat. Whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, or TikTok, I will definitely answer your questions live. It's so great. Thank you guys for being here this morning. Yes. Okay. Oh, and again, in this blueprint, hey Sean, how you doing this evening? I said this evening. I'm so used to how you doing this morning? So again, that blueprint, if you want to get access to that blueprint that thousands of using to make 5 and 6 figures online, all you have to do is tap the link in my bio, put in your email address, look in your junk or promotions folder, because sometimes it may go there, and you want to market my email as safe, right? So that way you know exactly where it's coming from. So again, let me go over, for those of you that's just coming in, welcome. As you're coming in, put in the chat where you're watching from. And I want to say this too, right? Repetition. The more you do something, the better you get at it. Nobody came into this world an expert at anything, right? And so repetition is power. So you want to be able to start to do something new, is you want to get used to doing it. And so that's another bonus myth that I want to dispel, is that you have to be perfect. You have to have everything, all your ducks in a row before you get started. And that keeps so many people stuck and not even starting, right? Hey, Mike V, thank you for joining the live. You got the number 2 gift the badge. Thank you so much for joining the fan club. And thank you for the follow. I truly, truly appreciate that. Mike is in the house. Mike. Sorry, Mike. As soon as I say your name, Mike, I think of that commercial from Hump Day Wednesday. Mike. And thank you for sharing the live, Mike. Thank you so much. And so the topic of the day, guys, is 6 myths about online businesses that keep moms stuck, and the truth that that keeps moms stuck. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate it. That keeps mom stuck, in the truth that no one tells you. I'm gonna get better with this. I'm gonna keep on doing this until I get better with it, because I haven't found my rhythm yet. And sometimes it takes me a minute, but that's okay. So this live is for those stay-at-home moms who feel trapped, burnt out, or wondering if there is a better way to provide for your family without getting a job. And that's a big myth also, right? Is that you have to have a job in order to make money, in order to make income. We have been so conditioned to believe that, and that absolutely is not true, especially in this day and age, with the advancement of AI, with the advancement of social media, of the internet. We must take advantage of these things instead of letting these things take advantage of us. Who can relate? Put hello in the chat if you can relate, right? And so, again, so today I'm going to be busting those 6 myths about online businesses that keep women like us stuck on the sidelines. And by the end of this live, you are going to know the truth about having an online business and what you can do to start earning income when this week, if you want to. Heck, some people have started this business and even made their first sale before they even got everything set up. So please pay attention. I hope you guys are locked and loaded. Let's go. All right. As a matter of fact, let me do this. Let's hold on. Let me do this for Facebook and YouTube. I got my trusty Sharpies. All right. So we're gonna go through myth number one, right? And let me see. All right. So myth number one is that you have to have a lot of time, right? Let me see. Let me see how I want to write this. Now I'm gonna put this. Let's do this like that. See, can y'all see that? All right, can y'all see that? All right. All right. So myth number one is time, right? That you have to have a lot of time. But here's the truth. When you're following this system that I'm teaching you about, this Freedom Formula Blueprint, it's all in there, right? Is that the truth of the matter is it's not going to take you 10 plus hours a day. We're going to teach you a proven system that you can run an online business in 2 hours a day. Yes, 2 hours a day, right? And in those 2 hours, we show you exactly what to do. Because if you are new to online businesses, right, you are not really sure exactly what to do in those 2 hours. So we show you how, with the right model, you can focus on income producing activities. Now, why do I say income producing activities? Because think about it like this. So, like on your job, right? On your job, so you get paid for 8 hours, right? And so you get paid for 8 hours no matter what you're doing, as long as you're at that job, you're getting paid for 8 hours a day. However, when you have your own online business, you are in control of your time, you're in control of your hours, right? And so that's why you want to have those 2 hours of focused time. And again, all that's explained inside the program, right? And so, and also with this 2 hours, I'm going to give you this little bonus tip. So inside this 2 hours, why this works and why this is important is because we have an automated system. And this automated system is working for you 24/7 while you are out living your life. Soft Life Funds. Thank you with the number 2 gift the bash. Thank you so much, guys. Be sure to like the live as you're coming in. And if you're not following or subscribe, be sure to follow, like, and subscribe. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Now, so this automated system is going to work while you sleep, right? And for example, when I was homeschooling my kids, I still homeschool. When I was homeschooling my kids, my business was working behind the scenes. And what I mean is that, so it's like maximizing your time. So while I'm out here, in my home or wherever I'm schooling my kids, my business is working behind the scenes, right? So that's how you maximize your time. And think about it like this. Think about if you're looking at a video, whether you're on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, if you're looking at a video, 9 times out of 10, that video that you're looking at is not a live video. Y'all know that, right? Like, I know you're watching me live, but you're watching the video online. Someone has already created that video and they posted it. And I call that digital real estate. I really switched from residential real estate to digital real estate, because digital real estate, i.e. videos, it lives on social media forever until you decide to delete it. It is like always there. Viola, thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for liking the live. And so, and that shows you that you don't need to have a lot of time in order to build a business. Now, let me ask you this. How many hours a day would feel doable for you if you knew it would actually work? How many hours? Like, let me ask you, how many hours? Think about it. We have 24 hours in the day. So how many hours in the day would actually feel doable for you if you knew it could actually work? Put in the chat. Put in the chat. And think about this. Most people work 8 hours. Most people work 8 hours a day, right? Grab Tasha's free Freedom Formula Blueprint. Yeah, thank you, Viola. Yeah, tell them, girl, you got to grab your blueprint. Grab your blueprint. And if you like me, you like things printed, right? And it's digital, but I printed it out so that way you guys can see exactly what you're getting when you go and grab your Freedom Formula Blueprint, right? And so, yes. And so what we found doing research, because we want to research a lot of stuff, right? And so we've done the research to save you the time so you don't have to. Yes, because we love y'all like that. We love you like that. Okay. And so we realized that most people can squeeze in 2 hours a day. And it really doesn't matter like how busy or crazy their schedule is, they can totally squeeze in 2 hours a day. And let me give you a live example of a mom who was divorced or is divorced with 3 kids at home, 3 teenagers at home, working 18-hour days between 2 jobs. Do the math, right? She don't have many hours left. And so you would think, like, what kind of a business, an online business, would she have to have that would allow her to earn income from home, right? But still share 4 kids. She had to have something that was doable. And so what she did was she figured out, okay, I know I can't be on this job, on these 2 jobs forever. My kids are getting older. They're going to want to go to college and I don't have the money to pay for them to go, right? So what do I need to do? So she found this video online teaching about the exact same thing that I'm teaching you today. She learned about this freedom formula blueprint. And what she did was she looked at her schedule and she said, okay, I'm going to be laser focused. I know what my goal is. I know what I want to accomplish. Thank you, TikTok Tina, for the follow. She said, I know what I want to accomplish. And so she's like, I know I have to do something different because if I keep doing the same thing, I'm going to keep getting the same results. So she decided to be committed, coachable, and consistent. And so what she did was she squeezed in her 2 hours. So she made this business work around her schedule. That's what I love about this. You can totally take this online business and work it around your schedule versus the other way around. And so what she found is that on her way to work, she was able to listen to the videos, right? That we're teaching because we have live videos. So she's listening to the videos as she's going to work. When she took her first 15-minute break, she took that 15-minute break. She got in her car and she got focused and she created her videos, right? Hope you guys are following me what I'm saying, right? She maximized her time. She made those 2 hours work for her schedule. And let me give you the good news of what happened. Within 10 weeks, y'all see that? 10 fingers. Within 10 weeks, she was able to quit not one, but both of her full-time jobs. She was able to do this business full-time. And full-time does not mean, okay, I'm going to switch those 18 hours to do 18 hours over here. No, she's working less to earn more. Did you guys get that? She's working less to earn more. So that's why that is the huge myth that you have to have a lot of time in order to have an online business. You don't have to do that. Again, she went from working 18-hour days to having an online business where she's now working 2 hours a day. And now she's able to what? Be a full-time stay-at-home mom for the first time in her kids' life. Did you guys get that? How many of you on here are moms that want to be a stay-at-home mom, but want to make money, right? But felt like you had to sacrifice your income in order to be a stay-at-home mom? Guess what? That's not true anymore. It's just not, right? So that's the first myth. You have to have a lot of time. Totally not true. I just showed you how you can do that in exactly 2 hours a day. And if you want that same blueprint that mom followed in order to leave both of those jobs, all you have to do is click the link in was it okay okay, all right. And so again, you want to be able to, at the TikTok gave me some notifications up to notify, I have to acknowledge the notification. Okay, so you want to be able to build your own business online and know that it doesn't take a lot of time. So don't fall for that myth that it takes too much time. Myth number 2, it's expensive. So when you hear online business, right, most people think, oh my goodness, online business, that means it's got to be thousands of dollars. It's like opening up a store, right? But that's outdated. That is like so old news. You don't need a warehouse. You don't need to pay for ads. You don't need to have physical inventory to start, because remember, this model is a digital business, right? And digital business means you also have digital products. And digital products mean it is literally sold online. So you don't have to have a physical thing. Let me show you why that's important. So I have this Sharpie marker, right? And so wait a minute, let's see. I didn't write that down. Myth number 2. All right. So myth number 2 is that it's expensive, right? Expensive. Hope you guys can see that. It's expensive. And here's the thing. It's not expensive because with this model, you have a one-time fee, right? You pay a one-time fee. And that one-time fee covers your website. It covers, your business. It covers everything that you need in order to run a successful business. Now, let me give you guys, that's right, the Sharpie. So this Sharpie is a physical product, right? And a physical product basically means once I run out of this, I have to pre-order again. Then I have to put it on my website. Then I have to actually sell it. So whenever I run out of these, guess what? I have no more. But with a digital product, guess what? It is unlimited. It never expires. It never goes away because it's always there. And they get it immediately. We live in this microwave society where people want things now. Like people are like, I want the blueprint and I want it now. Absolutely. All you have to do is obviously click the link and get the blueprint. But here's the thing. Again, that's why it's so super important and to understand the differences between having a physical product and having a digital product, and why it's less expensive to have a digital business, online business versus physical, right? And so this business is already done for you. It's a digital product. And guess what? You don't have to worry about anything else because it's one super product that you're marketing online, right? And so if you ever told yourself, I can't afford it, type yes in the chat. Let me know, because sometimes we knock ourselves out the game before we even get in the game because of these myths that we have conditioned ourselves to believe, right? And that's absolutely not true. And so that leads us right into myth number 3, is that you have to be tech savvy, right? Tech savvy. You don't have to be tech savvy. Why? Because it's done for you, right? It's already done for you. And so when you have a done for you business that's already set up, it saves you time from setting everything up, from building a website from scratch, understanding code. You don't have to understand all of those things because, again, it's already done for you. So put tech in the comments. Put tech in the comments if you ever felt like that you had to know all about tech in order to start an online business. Put that in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. Okay. Gonna have to fix that one. All right, I can't see it. All right. So again, like I said, you don't have to worry about, creating a funnel. You don't have to worry about all the things that come behind that. Let me tell you, when I first started some years ago, I tried to create my own business and do a website. I didn't understand that whole tech thing. I was just like, I don't know what to do. And I just kind of gave up because it was just so difficult. And then when I looked at how much it cost to have someone to build the website for me, y'all, it was in the thousands. I'm like, if I had the thousands, I wouldn't even need to have my own business, right? So like, this is so crazy. But when I found this model and I found out that it's already set up for me, I don't have to create it. I'm like, oh my goodness, thank God. Finally a way that I can have a business and don't have to be tech savvy and have something that's already built for me, right? And let me tell you how simple this is. If you can scroll through TikTok, if you can scroll through YouTube, Facebook, and you can send an email, you can follow this system because it, like I said, is done for you. Any part that's not, it teaches you how to do it step by step, copy and paste method. And if you can paint by number, you can 100% do this. Now let's dig into myth number 4. You got to bother friends and family. And most people do not want to bother their friends and family, right? We're going to say F and F, all right? Friends and family. No, you don't want to bother friends and family. So then the question may be, okay, well, if I'm not bothering friends and family, right? What do I have to do? You don't have to. All you have to do is learn this attraction marketing system. And this attraction marketing system, hey, Crystal, the attraction marketing system, it teaches you how to bring strangers to you, right? It brings people to you so that way you don't have to go out there and beg on Susan to buy your goddamn candles or your goddamn jewelry. You don't have to worry about that, right? And so think about it like this, like on TikTok, right? So I'm over here on TikTok, I'm on Facebook, and I'm on YouTube. If somebody come across my content and they're interested, what they're going to do is just simply go and they're going to go to my site. And if they want to buy, they buy. And if they don't, they won't, right? So that's that whole power of the attraction marketing system. And again, my first customer that I got doing this business was from another country and from someone I never met and I never spoke to on the phone. She saw an opportunity. She saw that this was going to be a right fit for her, and she purchased, right? And that's as simple how that works. And so put strangers in the chat. Type strangers if you'd rather have strangers pay you than having your friends feel pressured to buy your product, to support your business, right? Yes. And I'm telling you, you know more strangers than you know friends and family, if you know what I mean. There's more strangers in the world than your friends and family. All right. So that was myth number 4. And to recap, the 1 through 4. And again, you don't want to miss 6. And I also got a bonus one for you, right? So myth 1 is you have to have a lot of time. Myth 2, it's expensive. Myth 3, you have to be tech savvy. Myth number 4, you got to bother your friends and family. No, the heck you don't, right? And myth 5, monthly fees will drain you. It takes monthly fees in order to run a successful business. Let me give you guys the real deal. My mentor made 7 figures doing this exact same business model that I'm sharing with you today without running ads, without monthly expenses. Did you guys get that? Without running ads and without monthly expenses. We teach you exactly how in this blueprint, how to have a business that's online where you don't have to have monthly expenses. And having the right setup has little to do with having like overhead, right? So the only overhead that you're going to have is your one-time website fee. That's it, your one-time website fee, right? And so like some people, they wind up getting a lot of fees because they get this, what we call shiny object syndrome. Like, oh, I got to buy this. Or, oh, I got to buy that. No, you want to master the skill of marketing your online business. And then once your business start making money, if you want to buy extra things to have help, or you want to upgrade your camera equipment or your lighting or your sound, then yes, but you want to use your business income to pay for those extra things, but you don't need it. Especially starting out, you don't need to buy all that stuff. You can literally run your business from 4 apps from your cell phone. What? Yes, 4 apps from your cell phone. All right. And I'm gonna cut this short. All right. And so that was myth number 4, right? And myth number 6. How did I skip 6? No, I'm sorry. We was on 5. Monthly fees will drain you. That's why I got to keep notes, because if I don't keep notes, I'll be all over the place. All right. Myth number 6. You must face constant rejection. No, you don't. You don't have to face constant rejection, because nobody wants to cold call anybody. Nobody wants to chase anybody down. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I didn't write the 5th one on here. Hold up. Monthly fees. I should have wrote that one in green. Monthly fee. Oh, wait a minute. Lord. All right, no monthly fees. And then last but not least, number 6 is rejection. All right. And you don't have to worry about rejection, because we teach you a rejection-free formula, right? So this business model is rejection-free. I want you guys to get a screenshot of that, right? Get a screenshot of that, because here's the thing. When you have a business that's rejection-free, it makes you be more confident, because you never have to worry about somebody saying no. And when you align your message, the right people is going to come to you because they want what you have, right? And you don't have to try to be somebody that you're not, because the system is going to show you exactly how to create content for your ideal customer. And we have this automated system that runs people through, so that way they are saying yes or no to themselves. It's not to you, it's to themselves, right? Like if you're watching this right now, you're watching this because you know that there's a way that you are tired of paycheck to paycheck living, right? You know that there's a way to make income, but you just don't know how to do it, right? And so that's why I'm showing you exactly how to do that. Yes, you got that, right? And so here's the thing. So when you have belief in what you're doing and you have in the line offer, it equals attraction, not rejection, right? We say attraction, not rejection. And so type yes if you like to have people come to you instead of you chasing them, right? Instead of you chasing the sale, or I got to get this customer. Oh, that's stressful living. Don't nobody want to be living stressful in these days. Like life in itself is stress enough. You don't want to add stressors to it, right? So we debunking those myths today. And this is a bunch of subject that I have for you guys. So I'm glad you stayed to the end. Excuse me. So the truth is, you don't need endless time. You don't need piles of money, tech genius, bothering friends, heavy fees, or rejection to build an online business. But here's the beauty of all of this. The very system that I'm teaching you guys, right, is 100% profit. So when you have a business where you earn 100% profit, that's the game changer. And why is it the game changer? It's the game changer because when you are doing the work, every single thing that you put in there, right, you're getting back. What I mean is you putting your energy into your business. This is your business. This is your baby, right? This is your thing, right? And so you are getting 100% profit. Our number one selling program is 900. So can you imagine 900 going directly into your bank account? Nobody else's. How would that feel? Put in the chat. Let me know. How would that feel if you learned the skills to earn 900 a day? Do you guys realize that 900 a day is $309,000 a year? So that means in 3 years, you can become a self-made millionaire, all because you was courageous enough to what? To start your own online business. And that is super, super impressive, right? Is that a word? Impressive. But it makes sense that you can actually have a business that there's no limit to how much you can earn. There's basically understanding that what the truth is versus the myths, right? And investing your time into something that people need. And here's why digital became so big and so important, because back when this crazy worldwide event happened, if you guys remember back in 2020, when that whole situation happened, people were at home. And people were at home because they could not go out to work. They couldn't go anywhere, right? But people, after they finished their Netflix binges, they watched all their favorite TV shows. Now they was hungry for knowledge, right? And so what did they do? They turned to YouTube, which is one of the number 2 search engines out there. And they was looking at, how can I learn to make money online? How can I make money from home? How? And so what happened is that this digital e-learning space grew. I mean, it went from like several $1 million a day to $1 billion a day industry. And now it's projected to go into $1 trillion a day industry, all because people are hungry for knowledge and they are looking for ways not only to learn, but to learn in a way that makes it easier for them. Even colleges now are having online courses. You never have to step a foot in a college university because you can totally do all of your classes online. Did you guys get that? Yes, online. And online, the e-learning industry is going to be $1 trillion a day industry. And they're projecting that to be by 2027. So imagine this. It's 2025 now. I don't know if you're watching this in the future on Facebook and YouTube where you can watch the replay, but imagine it's 2027 and you saw this video when it went live in 2025. You said, you know what? I'm going to take an opportunity and invest in myself, invest in an online business. Now, if you're looking at this 2 years from now, or you're going to be looking at this with the joy of, oh my goodness, I'm so glad that I saw that video and I took action and I did it. Or are you going to be the one living with regret and saying, man, I wish I'd have done it, because I see people making all this kind of money and I could have been there too if I'd have taken action, right? So, and we all have choices in our life, right? You can either live with regret, or you can live with the joy of knowing that you have done something that can change your life. Tony G, what's happening? How you doing, brother? How you doing, Brandon? How you guys doing? Thank you for joining the live today. And so just to recap again, right? I went through the 6 myths about online businesses that keeps most moms stuck and keep people from starting their own online business, right? And so to recap, number 1, so I can show you the screen again. Hold up, I have to get out the way. All right, I had to let TikTok Facebook and YouTube see it. All right, so we debunked the whole time thing. No, you don't have to have time. All you need is about 2 hours of focused time a day in order to earn income online. So we did that. And It's expensive. No, you don't need a massive upfront investment. You can start lean and grow and learn as you earn, right? And number three, you must be tech savvy. Again, if you can scroll through TikTok, send an email, you can definitely follow this system, right? You have to bother friends and family. No, you don't have to bother friends and family. We teach you an attraction marketing system. So there's no more chasing people. You bring people to you. And myth number 5, monthly fees. No, there are no monthly fees. And you can start again, you pay your one-time investment fee and then you build your business. And number 6, you must face constant rejection. No, the truth is when you align with the right offer. Oh, you gave me a puzzle piece already. All right, y'all. All right, TikTok made me do a puzzle piece. All right, you align your right message with the right people. You attract the people that you want and not chasing people away, right? And it's not about convincing anybody. It's about connecting to those who are looking for what you have to offer. Hey, Kim, how you doing? And so if you happen to get on this live, it's not by chance, right? It's because you were looking for a way, a true, honest way to make income online that's not going to take all of your time or all of your resources, right? And so again, if you didn't get your blueprint, all you have to do is go to the link in my bio and grab your blueprint and check your inbox. Check your spam and promotions folder. It could go there. Thank you, Kim, for liking the live. Ain't got the number to get the badge. I know that's right, girl. Thank you so much. So be sure to grab your Freedom Formula blueprint that thousands are using, right? Thousands are using this exact same formula that I've been sharing with you and how to make income online. So again, don't fall for the myths that's out there. Thank you for the follow, Mary. Don't follow, I said don't follow. Don't fall for the myths when it comes to an online business because that will keep you stuck. You have to be able to open up your mind and understand that those myths are designed to keep you stuck, and you don't have to be stuck in the system that's not working for you. Okay, because God dang it, I wish I'd known about this years ago. I'm telling you, had I known about an online business model that's digital, I would have saved thousands and thousands of dollars, right? And here's the thing, like, say you may be afraid of starting something new because you may have failed in the past. But guess what? We've all failed at something, right? Nobody starts out in anything being a pro, right? Like even, let me turn that around. So think about what's his name? Bless his heart, he's not here anymore. Wait a minute, hold up. Move that. No, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute, let's see. Oh, okay. All right. So, oh man, thank you for sharing the live, Kim. I appreciate that. So, what's going on with that? Let me see. These one really bad. These one. I'm trying to understand your name. These one really bad. I think that's something to do with sleep. I could be wrong. I don't know. But again, so when it comes to having an online business, right? A lot of us think that we fall into these myths because that's so loud. And just because something has been said over and over and over again or has been done for years does not mean that is right. For example, let's look at slavery. Slavery went on for like 400 years and it was legal to own other people. But nowadays you're like, what? Heck no, we're not going for that crap anymore, right? So exactly, just because a myth has been going on out there for years and years does not make it true. Okay. All right. So I went through the different myths so that way you can see and understand that you don't have to fall into those myths. You don't have to stay stuck. You can 100% definitely build an online business that can work for you and your family, regardless of what your schedule is, regardless of how much income you have. Because here's the thing, the way I have this set up, if you're in the US, you can literally get on an installment plan. So even though my number one selling program is 900, guess what? Most people, that's not most people, some people that start my program, they start with less than $100. Why? Because they get on a payment plan. So that way, what they do is they get into the business, they learn and they earn. And as they earn income, they pay off that loan, right? And it makes sense. So you want your business to pay for your business. That was genius because here's the thing. When I first started this business, there was no installment plan. I had to pay up front. And did I have the money up front to do it? No, but I knew what I wanted. I knew I wanted my life to change. So I took some things back to the store. I got some money back. I did a delay on my gas and electric bill. I ain't telling you to do it, Celine, but I did. I got an extension on my gas and electric bill, and I took that money and I invested in myself. Because one of the biggest investments you can make is investing in yourself. People tell you, oh, the biggest investment, the best investment you can do, or your biggest investment is your home, is real estate. Absolutely not. Your biggest and best investment is in yourself. When you invest in yourself, especially in knowledge-based things, nobody can take that from you. Do you understand that, right? It's like, I like to say it's like a cake, right? Once you bake a cake, you cannot unbake that cake. Can you imagine having a fresh baked cake and taking that cake and trying to unbake it? It's impossible. You cannot go back and change that. Thank you, Kim, again for liking the live. You can't go back and change that, right? And so it's like once you see the truth, once the rose-colored glasses are off and you see the truth, it's like, okay, you can no longer hide from the fact that, well, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to start a business, or it's too expensive, or I'm not tech savvy. All of those excuses are out the window, right? Those are out the window because now you know the truth. And again, I'm going to go through the truth. The truth, you don't have to have a lot of time. The right system lets you build while you live your life. So you don't need 10 hours a day. You just need 2 hours of focus time a day. It's expensive. You don't need a massive upfront investment. All you need is $900, whether you do that all at once or you do an installment plan. It is feasible for you to do. The other myth, you have to be tech savvy. Absolutely not. You have a done for you system that's already pre-built, already done. All you have to do is plug and play, copy and paste, and guess what? You are done. You can literally have this set up in a few hours. Oh, you got to bother your friends and family. You got to tell everybody. No, you don't. Absolutely not. You can literally start with a whole new TikTok account, Facebook account, YouTube, whatever platform you want to get on. Start a brand new platform where you literally building your business, and you will see that your first customer more than likely will come from a stranger, someone that you never even met, that's going to support your business. And other myth, there's crazy monthly fees. No, not with this. With this, there are no monthly fees. You pay your investment, and that is it. Number 6, you got to face that constant rejection. No, the system that we show you is rejection free because people opt in to what you have to offer. And if they don't like it, they can opt out, right? And it makes it easy for them and it makes it easy for you. And I love that because you don't ever have to worry about hearing somebody say, no, I'm not interested, or somebody hanging up on you because you're not making phone calls, you're not doing any DMs or any of those things. How many can get excited about that? Put yes in the chat. Say yes, 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 right? That is super cool, super important. Let's see. All right. So again, most moms never ever get started, right? Rising star, how you doing? Welcome to the live. So most moms never get started because of these myths. And the truth is you can reclaim your time, your identity, your income, all without a job, all without a hustle, all without tech stress. So if you're ready to see how to do that, just grab your blueprint. Yes, grab it, grab it, grab it. It is 100% free for you. If you like it, great. Follow the steps, right? If not, it's okay. At least you had the courage to at least go and check it out. So I commend you for doing that, right? And if you guys got any questions, definitely be sure to shoot me an email. I will definitely answer your questions through email. And that's about it. I did it. I gave you guys all the information that you had to have. We went over the 6 myths about online businesses that keep moms stuck. I even threw in the little bonus in there for you. And thanks again, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. And I will see you guys.